I just had a little bit of this trail mix for pre-workout. Now I'm going to make some pre-workout and take it with me to the gym and drink it while I train my client. You guys are going to get another leg workout today because I haven't vlogged in the past 2 days and it's basically leg day again. Didn't follow the set split that I had for myself. I'm still training heavy legs, heavy shoulders, and then a back day and another leg day, and then my runs in between that. But I just didn't take my Wednesday as like a free day. I just kind of worked out. So today I'm going to do legs, and tomorrow I'm probably gonna do my run, and on Saturday I don't know what I'm gonna do, so we'll figure it out. But today is going to be leg day and you guys are gonna see another leg workout, so I hope you guys are okay with it. I added some tempo training into my leg workout this morning. What you guys are seeing right here is a 3-1-1 tempo. This means that you count to 3 going down, stop for a second, and explode up in 1 second. I did a total of 6 reps and then did 4 fast reps to burn out, like you guys are seeing right here. I supersetted this exercise with a good morning, and I did the same thing, 3-1-1 tempo. This means I go down in a 3-second count, hold it for a second, and explode up in 1 second. I did a total of 15 reps and I repeated the superset 4 times. Then I really wanted to go heavy on certain exercises, so I picked the squat press machine and I did 5 sets of 8 to 10 with 520 pounds. I did work my way up to this weight, so I did a couple of warm-up sets before I hit 520. I like to keep my feet completely closed because it targets my hamstrings and my glutes better than if I was to go wide. That is why I do it with my feet completely closed together. The next exercise I picked was the hack squat machine. I don't know if this is a hack squat or like a front squat, but I did 5 sets of 10 with 2 45s on each side. With this exercise, I feel it more on my glutes and my hamstrings if I go wide. I don't know why. I don't know why there's a difference between the squat press machine and this machine, but that is why my feet are wider than they were on the squat press machine. Then I moved on to some Smith machine step downs, and I did the same 3-1-1 tempo. So 3, 2, 1, 1. Come up as fast as you can. It's a little bit harder on this machine, but that's what I was trying to do, 3-1-1 tempo, and I did 10 reps on each leg, a total of 5 sets. If you're having a hard time with muscle-mind connection, I highly recommend adding some tempo training into your workouts. They are killer and they make every exercise like 10 times harder. The next exercise and the final weighted exercise I did today was the barbell hip thrust. I'm using a 60-pound barbell and I'm also using my slingshot hip circle. I did the same 3-1-1 tempo method with the barbell hip thrust, but I also added some pulsating reps at the end of each tempo set. So I did a total of 10 3-1-1 tempo reps, and then I finished with 5 to 8 reps of pulsating hip thrust, and you guys will see that in the next clip. I ended up doing only 3 sets of this superset because it was really hard and really challenging, and I was burnt out by the 3rd set. I finished today's workout with some reversed back extensions using my hip circle. I really wanted to finish the workout by isolating my glutes, so I decided to do 10 reps of each, and I ended up doing only 3 sets. I wanted to do 5, but my back was shot and I was just exhausted, so I only did 3 sets, 10 reps each. I didn't do any cardio at all today because I really want to save my energy for Saturday. I have my speed work scheduled for Saturday, so I really want to give that my best. I hope you guys enjoyed this workout, and I will see you guys later. Hi, honey. I just got home. Workout was great. I did no cardio because I'm trying to save my energy to be able to do, hold on. I'm trying to save my energy to be able to run on Saturday because I am exhausted. I've been training really hard for the past 4 days or so. So I need a break from cardio. Yesterday, I actually had to force myself to eat a lot of carbs because I was feeling very fatigued. And like I told you guys in a couple of my videos, usually when I'm on prep and I, train really hard for 4 to 5 days straight, I get really fatigued, and that's when I know I need more food. The reason why I eat more is because it gives me enough energy to get through the entire training week. So I still have 2 workouts left, I believe. So I need energy for that. Like today I did legs and it was a very slow workout. I didn't do any high intensity stuff or anything like that. I didn't do no cardio because I had no energy. So I upped my calories yesterday. I trained with lower intensity today, and I'm gonna try to rest for the rest of the day, so then tomorrow and Saturday I could like kill my training. Some people get confused on how I diet without tracking my calories or macros and how I know my body so well. And the reason why is because I've been doing this for so long, and I actually took about a year to a year and a half to actually listen to my body and pay attention to what it needs and just learn what my body likes and what it doesn't like. So that is why I know what to do. I don't track my calories, but I still know I'm in a deficit. That's another question a lot of people ask. How do you know you're in a deficit if you're not tracking? Well, I know I'm in a deficit because for the past 14 months, I've been eating out 4 times a week. And every single time I would go out to eat, I would eat about half a pizza or a whole grinder, and then I would eat like ice cream. It wasn't just like a small meal out. It was like I would eat whatever I wanted. And I cut all that out cold turkey. So that alone puts me in a deficit. Sorry, I had to change spots because the lighting right there was horrible. But like I was saying, I cut out going out to eat, so that alone cuts calories from my entire like week calorie intake. So that puts me in a deficit even if I don't change my day-to-day diet. I did make little changes in my day-to-day diet, so I know I'm in a deficit because I haven't been eating like this for 12 to 14 months. So that is how I know I'm in a deficit, and I definitely feel it. I feel more fatigued. I don't recover as fast, and yeah, so I just know my body well, guys. So that is how I do things, and it works for me, so that's what I'm doing. Here is my post-workout. I have some cream of wheat cooked with water, and I mixed in some protein powder, some honey, and I topped it with peanut butter. That's going to be post-workout. I'm gonna put you guys down. All right, excuse the hair. I just got out of the shower, but I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about intuitive eating. So I've been getting a lot of questions on my DM on Instagram about intuitive eating and how to start intuitive eating and how I went about it. This means MyFitnessPal or any other food tracking app that you currently use. If you've been tracking for a while, then you should know portion sizes. You don't need an app to tell you that you are on point. You have to trust yourself, and you have to listen to your body, and just don't second guess yourself. When I first started intuitive eating, I had a really hard time letting go of the rules of your typical bodybuilding diet. Low carb, all clean foods, no sugar from fruit, meal timing, so eating every 2 to 3 hours, eating right after you work out, eating right when you wake up, making sure that you have a certain amount of protein throughout the day, and all of that. Like all of those rules, your sodium intake, everything like that, you have to let it go. It is scary at first, but you have to start trusting yourself. Like I said, if you've been doing this for a while, then you should know portion sizes, and you should know what's healthy and what's not. You should know what's good for your body and what's not. You should know what kinds of food and in what portions you need to fuel your workouts. You know all of this. You don't need an app to tell you all of this. You know what to do. You have to trust yourself, okay? That's the one thing. You have to trust yourself, and you can't second guess yourself, because once you start second guessing yourself and what you're doing, that's usually when people go back to tracking. One question that I get asked a lot is about my protein intake. I always get asked, how do you know you're taking enough protein? Or how do you know that you're not eating way too many carbs and not enough protein or not enough fat? And to be honest, guys, I don't know. I don't know what my intake is. I don't even know if it's consistent. All I know is that I feel fine. I'm not losing any muscle, and it's not hard for me to gain muscle, so I don't really think about it. So that is how I do it. I just listen to my body and make sure that I am balancing all macronutrients throughout the day. So making sure that I'm taking in protein, carbs, and fats in most of my meals. Make a list of your favorite carb sources, protein sources, and fat sources, and stock up your fridge with all your favorite healthy food. Throughout the day, when you're hungry, just make a meal that you enjoy and that sounds good to you right there and then, and eat it. And that's basically how you do it, guys. It's very simple. When I first started intuitive eating, my goal was never to lose weight or to gain muscle. Basically, I had no physique goals. My main goal when I started intuitive eating was to build a healthy relationship with food and to just live my life like a normal person without thinking about food 24/7 or obsessing about food, or just overthinking food. I just wanted to get rid of that. So my main focus was just my mental health, my happiness, and my overall health. Obviously, I didn't want to throw my health out of the window. I didn't want to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna eat whatever I want and eat junk food all the time and things like that. I obviously wanted to eat healthy, but it wasn't because I wanted to lose weight. I recommend to not have any physique goals when you first start intuitive eating. Yes, you can build muscle and cut body fat with intuitive eating, but at first, I think it's important to just focus on listening to your body and learning what your body likes and what it doesn't, and focus on building a good relationship with food and your body image. It's important to practice self-love and to love your body no matter what it looks like, even if you do gain a little bit of weight or if you maintain your current physique. I am so happy that I decided to start intuitive eating. So don't give up, keep going. It's going to be hard. It was hard for me, trust me, it was, but just don't give up. Those are just some of my tips for those of you who want to start intuitive eating. Organic lentil soup with some bread on the side. Next meal, I have 93% ground turkey and a yellow squash cooked with black pepper and garlic salt. I'm having a really quick snack before I train a couple of clients. I have 2 rice cakes with peanut butter and a whole banana with cinnamon and sugar-free syrup, and I'm also going to have a light and fit Greek yogurt and strawberry cheesecake. So this is going to be a snack. I'm in the mood for a big fresh salad, so I'm going to make a tuna salad. So my protein source is going to be a packet of this tuna. I'm going to add cucumber, cherry tomatoes, a lime, some avocado, cilantro, and spinach. And I'm also going to use garlic salt and ground black pepper. The base of my salad is done. All I did was mix spinach with cilantro, and I chopped half of the cucumber and about 8 cherry tomatoes. They're all at the bottom. I don't know why they went down there, but they're all at the bottom, so you guys can see them right there. Now I'm going to chop this entire piece of avocado and add this entire package of tuna Then season it with black pepper and garlic salt and put some lime juice all over it. And I will probably add mustard on it too. So I will show you guys when it's all done. So this is what it looks like when everything is mixed in together. I added mustard and salsa on the top. That's going to be dinner. I have to have oatmeal at least once a day. It's like my favorite thing. So I'm having a bowl of oatmeal cooked with water. I added about 1/4 scoop of protein powder and a tablespoon of peanut butter. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.